dude's on this goddamn this fucking cassette tapes. This informant's report.
We finished decoding the informant's report. That floating kid we've run into a few times now. Looks like he was a test subject in clinical experiments. The Soviets called him the third boy. The third boy was brought to a lab on the outskirts of Moscow from Czechoslovakia, after which he was due to be sent to a research center in Leningrad, then Siberia, and finally an academic town in Novosibirsk. It doesn't appear that the researchers witnessed the talents we've seen from him, but nevertheless he was quite the popular subject. His latent cognitive abilities suddenly awoke en route to Moscow. According to the report, the third boy was easily influenced by other individuals' biofields. Evil thoughts, in particular. They affected his mind like a virus. Extreme anger or resentment, motives for revenge, in other words. Now, during the transport flight to Moscow, the boy was exposed to a powerful mental energy field coming from a certain individual. Ever since, being conscious of his powers, he's become a sort of energy generator. What's unique about him is the way his acute telepathic abilities get taken over by another person's will. The boy began to physically parasitize individuals experiencing extreme anger and codify the host's desires. This includes amplifying the host's natural strengths. Or, in accordance with the host's desires, he can also implant program code in another individual, making them a puppet, essentially. Human neural synapses transmit weak electrical currents between neurons. These electrical currents, though at a level difficult to observe, warp the magnetic field outside the body. The third boy is able to pick up these weak fluctuations. Contrary to psychotronics, which involves controlling the human mind, his abilities as a receptor are too high. The emotions he picks up from another individual are amplified and unleashed into his body as they recur in his brain. They turn into microwaves, which then affect the physical world, triggering paranormal phenomena like the spontaneous combustion of organic matter or psychokinesis, moving an object without touching it. There's one other thing. While he's parasitizing a host, the boy's ego gets shut away, allowing the will of the host to take control of his powers, like some annoying static drowning out your own voice. That means he isn't responsible for what's been happening. Somebody's extreme anger has manifested through the third boy's powers in ways none of us could have predicted, which would mean this was going on somewhere around us. Looking back on it, a lot of things make sense now. The man on fire, Sahelanthropus, they both came to life thanks to the third boy's powers. Everything has been happening through him as a catalyst. We first saw him in the hospital on Cyprus. The boy parasitizing the man on fire's desire for revenge gave him his new abilities in return. He next appeared at the Hamid Fighters Fort where the honeybee was hidden. There, the boy parasitized Skullface's vengeful mind. He controlled Sahelanthropus, making it do whatever Skullface wanted. Same goes for when we extracted Emmerich onto the chopper. When he appeared at the Devil's House in Central Africa, Skullface's will controlled the man on fire via the third boy's powers. Everything is clear up to this point. But even the informant couldn't pinpoint who the host was in the cave within Serac power plant. Sahelanthropus suddenly became active, then crushed not only the man on fire, but Skullface as well. Surely neither of them could have been the host. Who else was at that location and bore anger more extreme than either of them? Whose will was controlling Sahelanthropus? According to the report, emotions transmitted in children's brains affect the surrounding magnetic field more strongly. Cerebral nerves are covered with insulation called myelin sheaths to increase impulse speed. The reason for this leakage has to do with the fact that children's myelin sheaths are still developing. So, how many children do you remember being there? Children with a burning desire for revenge and bearing a grudge against you. I can think of only one. Eli. We don't know what kind of life he's had, but the resentment he's shown toward adults is nothing short of extraordinary. The third boy resonated with Eli's mind. And that means Eli bore the strongest animosity of all individuals within the boy's reception range, estimated to be a 3-mile radius, beating out even Volgan and Skullface. The third boy has probably remained hooked on Eli's anger since. You remember at the Devil's House, the third boy showed an interest in Shabani? That must have been his ego making a rare appearance. He may possess abilities far beyond anyone else in the world, but he's still a kid. Maybe them both being kids was enough to bring them together. And if so, maybe with Eli, he isn't feeding off him, but acting in symbiosis with him. So what kickstarted the third boy's powers? If we look at the location and time that his plane went down, we can make a pretty good guess. When the plane experienced the first anomaly, it gave an accurate report of its position to a control tower, due north of the Black Sea, 125 miles east of Kiev. Dead south on the Black Sea is Cyprus's Green Line. So the plane's position was directly north of the hospital where you'd been asleep for 9 years. And this anomaly was reported at exactly the same time that you woke up. The plane was enveloped in flame from the inside out. The fuselage burnt to ashes. There were no survivors, at least not publicly admitted. Your thoughts formed a synchronicity with the boy's psyche and were amplified inside his brain. That would have been more than enough to trigger his abilities. Your rage was like a big bang in his head, blowing the lid off his powers. The boy was then secretly moved to the lab outside of Moscow where Volgan was comatose. There, Volgan's thoughts resonated with the boy and he was awakened. Volgan became the man on fire, hell-bent on getting revenge on you. His instincts led him straight to you. Skullface knew Volgan from Operation Snake Eater, or perhaps from even before. Monitoring this pair of extraordinaries, he discovered the hospital and sent his assassin and XOF. Skullface was probably watching the situation from close by. Then, realizing how useful these two test subjects could be, he approached them. Reacting to Skullface's thirst for revenge, this time the boy let Skullface's will control Volgan. Volgan, at times driven by personal revenge, at times through Skullface's will, kept on moving, though his body was little more than dead meat. Perhaps there were moments where even your thoughts affected him as well. But without the boy's power, it was like the plug had been pulled from the socket. Everything was powered by anger, malice, revenge. This is how the end of the report sums things up. Both the third boy and the man on fire were originally test subjects of paranormal research for military applications, like telekinetically controlling the leader of an enemy nation and making him launch a nuke, or stopping the heart of someone on the wrong side of the Berlin Wall, experimenting with latent human abilities. They were used as tools of the Cold War. The boy's only crime was being born with unique gifts. But he was sacrificed on the altar of war. His life reduced to slavery under other people's wills. Turned into a living weapon with no will of his own. And eventually the only emotion he could feel must have been the desire to get revenge for the hand he'd been dealt. Boss, it's you that awakened the boy's powers. But there's more to it than that. I guess the anger emanating from you was something he could truly relate to.
God damn it, why was that so long? Holy fucking shit. Could you make it any fucking longer for me? God damn. Jesus Christ.
Please select a mission.
Alright, important mission. Proxy war without end. Let's see what the fuck.
The CFA are gearing up for a large-scale attack against Angola's MPLA government. They're assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport and will be ready to move soon. We've been contracted by the MPLA to put a stop to them. But the civil war will keep burning on, whether we accept this job or not. Another East-West proxy war with the communist MPLA on one side and the capitalist-funded CFA on the other. An endless seesaw of blood and violence played out in the hands of the superpowers. I had my doubts at first, but I think we should take this job. Skullface is gone, but Cypher still remains. Competition with rival PFs will only get more intense. For us to survive, we need to expand our organization and get strong enough that no one can threaten us. So our only option is to fight and grow, and fight and grow.
So is this gonna be like
Mission accepted.
like, what is
Mission
my
not
job?
accepted.
eliminate the column assembling, like, so kill people?
Mission
Like,
accepted.
I mean, I can. I don't think I want to, but
Heading to Central Africa.
I guess we're killing people this round. Fuck. Shit. Hold on. Equipment, primary. Change this shit up. I mean, if we're killing people, shit. But let me see if I can. My options real quick. Let's take that just in case. I'm gonna take fucking 7, 9. Let's take your G. Let's go with the character battle dress. Sounds about right. Let's not take anyone with us because I don't want nobody dying on me. And can I get something bigger? Can I actually take the tank? No, I want to take this. I think I'll go on foot. Yeah, I should be fine on foot. It's faster. Okay. And stun grenade. What other items do I have to take? None I really need, right? Box, camo. Yeah, I don't know this shit. And then we'll have support, C4, smoke, stun, all the good decoys. Oh, well, make sure I have these. Where they at? There we go. And mine. Let's see. Special mine, powerful enough electromagnetic traction and capture vehicles. Okay. Actually, speaking of, should I take? If I take D-Walker, then I can shoot at least 8 vehicles. Yeah, I'm gonna take them. I'm just gonna leave them somewhere. That should be fine. Hopefully this works out. This should be fine. It should be fine though. My eyes like so. Oh my god. Oh god. Fuck. Proxy war without end. Penis, but penis is penis everywhere.
The CFA are assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport. Your job is to wipe them out. Listen to the tape for the contract details. Just be aware that the column's commander served with 5 Commando and later made a name for himself in South Africa's 32 Battalion. He's a hardened veteran, so don't take it lightly. Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
Alright, so actually I think I might take George Miller.
Be careful down there, boss.
I think I'm just gonna do this again.
Check your iDroid for the details.
Extraction arrived in
Fuck.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Got two coming in. Where the fuck is that one going? Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let me get my bearings.
Marker placed.
Yeah,
Extraction
come on.
arrived in place. Enemy cruiser detected. Map has been updated. Clouds approaching.
Yeah, drive by, bitch.
Nice work, boss. Targets are almost history.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Let's drive. HQ, stuff like that. Come on. Look.
Just one target left.
Where? Where's the target? Where? Eliminate the gunship. Oh, wait, where's the gunship? I don't know where my target is. One sec. Eliminate gunship. Eliminate, extract. Whatever, get rid of. So they are north. Why is the map rotating now?
Marker placed. Marker removed.
You're racing each other.
Enemy cruiser detected. Map has been updated.
That's an enemy gunship. Don't try to take down a gunship from the front. You won't win in a head-to-head shootout. Try to get behind it and take it down with missiles.
Motherfucker.
Enemy cruiser detected. Map has been updated.
Bitch. Is it running so far? Running like a bitch.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
Yeah, bitch. Get
Flawless
fucked.
work. You never cease to amaze, boss. All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Okay. I got caught twice though, so it's like, okay.
All right, the coast is clear. Mission complete.
This just fucking kicked me out.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Oh shit, I didn't realize the fucking rank restricting item uses equipment. Oh my god, I didn't realize the fucking... Oh fuck, I didn't know the ballista counted as fucking thing. That's my bad. Oh my god, I feel so dumb. I didn't know. Totally forgot. Guess, whatever.
Boss, as we suspected, the mastermind behind the kid's escape was Eli. It's hard to believe, but apparently he'd been plotting an armed uprising against us. He could be hiding something else too. Ocelot's gonna press him for answers. Get back here as quick as you can.
Okay. I'm on the way out. I totally blanked. I was like wondering like, wow, this went super smoothly and easy. Like, what the fuck is going on? And I didn't realize that fucking thing.
Where is
I told you, your father's not here.
they're back?
Yes, they're back. But don't get any bright ideas. Your quarters are under full surveillance. Your weapons privileges have been suspended. No more uprisings for you. Did you really think it would be that easy, Commander?
Commander.
You'll get your boys back. Hell, even see the boss too. But first, I need to know what you sent them to do.
They wanted to leave.
To their homelands.
They wanted to go home. That's all.
So they were just homesick then.
Not quite. Militia warlords, PFs, the armies that murdered their families. Cousins, brothers, parents. They all had someone they wanted to kill.
Oh shit.
I told them, last chance to face the world with no regrets.
Last chance.
You better be ready for your drag back here. Ready to face the world as enemies.
No!
Okay. How did Big Boss know that was gonna... I didn't even fuck... I was like, what? What's going on? Where did it come from? You not notice?
I'm not like you! Goodbye, father. I don't need you anymore.
Yeah. Didn't nobody realize this thing coming off the road? Jump Why is that thing Jesus posing?
Was Ralph really an accident? Or did Eli just rig it to stir up the boys? Either way, he had to have been planning for this all along. Bidding farewell to the world.
Shit is just popping off. God damn. Yeah. 16. Liquid, solid, psycho, solid, screaming, praying. Okay, cool. Praying. Psycho Mantis. God damn, a lot of shit just went down. Like, holy fuck. Okay then.
Boss, we're looking for the kids in Sahelanthropus, but there's still no sign of them. We don't know if the chopper pilot is alive either. We John been put in the hands of those kids. We don't know how bad this is until we find them. Also, regarding our concerns about Eli, I finished looking into whether or not he's a product of that project. I have an answer. I put it on tape. Give it a listen.
Just dig a listen. How about that?
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received some new job offers. Details are on your iDroid.
Oh my god, is that the moon? What the fuck? That shit's bright as hell.
This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Take it, fuck, take it, bitch. Yeah, man, it's just going down.
Gaining altitude.
Please specify a project.
Whatever. Start blowing up my place. Oh man.
About Eli hijacking Sahelanthropus. We know how he got it moving. It was Emmerich. He used the kids in the staff living quarters to carry out his repairs. We got the details on tape. You're gonna want to hear this.
Oh man, you betrayed us again? Goddamn. Hold on.